Queendom Rosie here. I watched the finale of Queendom 2, and I got some opinions once again. Try keeping up with me. I think my biggest problem with this final performance is the song itself. The choreography was stunning and visually pleasing. They were synchronized as expected and it wasn't messy. By far the cleanest one out of everyone else. The outfits and visuals were gorgeous. The song was presented to be darker than their usual vibe, and the visuals really showed that. Performance-wise, their dancing and singing was on point. My standout members would be these girls, as they fully embodied what the song truly felt. Their gazes and performance are one of the best things to come out of the stage. But like I said in the beginning, the song did not do it any justice at all. I honestly believe this song wasn't the right way to go, especially for a finale song. I could have picked out any B-side from their amazing discography and that would have worked out better than what we got. I expected the stage to elevate the song at least one bit, but it just didn't. Even with that beautiful presentation, it just did not hit right. Which is sad because the potential they had in this show was limitless. I think this was a wasted opportunity on their part.
Can't turn me down. Can't turn me down.
I did like this a lot more than the first time I heard the song. But I'd also like to say this kind of music are always better as performances than something you listen to. Song-wise I could bop to this, but I do enjoy the other songs more than it. But as a whole performance, I say this was pretty impressive, at least for their standards. I'm not the biggest Kettler fan, but I did see myself shocked and covering my mouth during the stage. Standout parts would be the final part with the fire and high note. Though the note could have had more impact, I thought it was enough to end the performance on a good way. Not like the first parts of the performance was lacking. It's just if it did not land the ending, then the whole effort in the first 2/3 would have been a waste. I think noise music like this needs an explosive and energetic performance, and I believe they did that. These girls were the standout members for me. Their gaze and aura fit the song so well. Emphasis on this member too, because for every time she looked at the camera I was taken aback. These three brought the right charisma to the table and I love them for that. It's not the newest and most impressive of performances, but I believe they did just enough to make people pay attention. The song did help a lot in making me like this whole performance. I only have two criticisms with this stage if I'm being honest. First would be the outfits. The song sounds magical, fantastical, and I couldn't see that with what they're wearing. And for the second one, I wish they pushed the fantasy concept more than the theater concept. Yes, I know the theater stage was about a fairy tale, but wouldn't it be better if they removed the theater play aspect of it and just went straight in with the fantasy feel of the song? Because of this, it felt like a watered down version of what could have been something more dreamlike of a stage. Standouts would be the choreography and the song itself. The dance flows just like how the song does, just smoothly. So many satisfying parts that I could watch any day. And like I said, the song is just phenomenal. Not many people will get this song and that's fine, but for those who do get it, we see this as beautiful music. All I can say is this is a wonderful stage that could have been even more wonderful. Dubbed as the current summer queens of K-pop. At first I doubted it, but seeing this performance changed my mind. I never looked at them as a group focused on dancing. They always did focus on their songs more, and as time went by I came to accept that. But this time it seemed like they went all out with the choreography. To be specific, they went all out in every department and I was honestly impressed. The song itself might be their best song in recent memory. And I can confidently say this stage improved the experience even more. Whistle is quite the energetic song, and my god did the stage do justice. Not the biggest Brave Girls fan, but I'm pretty sure this choreography was their liveliest one. I really genuinely think their stage presence here compared to other stages I've seen from them has been the best. That in addition to the song is actually the perfect combination. It's as if they put their whole efforts and past experiences into this stage. Their stages and songs keep getting better and better, and I love to see it. Literally my only complaint is this is a summer concept again. In a show where you compete to be at the top of all groups, I don't think sticking to the same concept will get you anywhere. Some variety always helps. On their own I think they outdid themselves, but for this show I think they could have done something else and better. Now this is how you make a finale. I don't care what none of y'all say, there wasn't a single dull moment in this stage. Actually for every stage she's done it was always one of the more impressive ones. This isn't even my favorite song of the 6. But this performance easily elevated it from nothing to something else. I knew the stage was bound to be better than just the music and it really does show in here. Coming from a veteran idol the expectations for her should always be high. And through the show, she either matched or even exceeded it. She really knows how to own the stage and audience. I bet you every person in that building was enjoying that hell out of that stage, even Hyolyn herself. It was a spectacle, the choreography and the visuals are just chef's kiss. Being a solo does help a lot in my opinion, because the attention is at you, and you only. Even with 500 backup dancers I couldn't help but only look at her. That is how much she stood out to me. The feature was also really good too. It felt like she was actually in the song rather than just a part of it. Dancing like she owned the stage together with Hyolyn herself. The pyro was well done. The lights were incredible. The outfits looked amazing. I think overall the whole stage was perfect. You ever imagine a college student going through middle school for the second time? Yeah. This is what it felt like. And not only here, but for the whole show in that matter. Miss was giving it her all and I do not want to hear anything else other than praise for her. Everyone, this is how you run the world. This is what you call queendom. There is reason why I am Loona biased, and it absolutely, no doubt, shows in this stage. Loona is and has always been a group about visuals. And I'm not talking about their faces, no not. I am talking about everything you see about them. I'm talking videos, performances, their looks and their outfits, their charisma, their expressions. They have always been about that show and prove live. The song itself is already good on its own. It is a song I can see trending and a song that can be performed, which practically makes it the perfect song for a K-pop group. The performance is just as always with Loona, nothing short of amazing. From the cameras to the flashes to the poses, it was everything you expected from a song titled Pose. Choreography wise, what else can I say? The girls have always been amazing at it and this stage was no exception. These girls know how to present, and they presented well, I tell you. Not a single Loona stage I've seen in my life had been uninteresting. What makes it even more amazing is this was a new sound and vibe for them, and they still managed to do it like they've been doing it for years. Well, they kind of have been. Loona since from the very beginning have piqued their fans' interest. For every single video and album release they reinvent themselves. They are fearless of change and trying out new things. They take on challenges brought upon them and outdoes themselves all the time. For non-Loona fans I may sound like I'm over-exaggerating. But for any follower of the group, I believe you understand what I mean. Loona was, Loona is, and Loona will always be on the top of their game. Thank you and goodbye.